So first we'll try to find out what is VThevenin. Okay, so to calculate VThevenin, what is the procedure? Remove RL, then measure voltage present there, then measure open circuit voltage, then measure open circuit voltage. So what is the diagram here? T is given and this is 10 ohm, this is 50 volt. Okay, and again again VThevenin means just you open the load. Okay, so what I have done, 50 volt is there, 10 ohm is there. Just I have removed the RL. But even though I have removed the RL, definitely some voltage will be there. That voltage is definitely V2 because the voltage at this port is V2. Similarly, here the voltage will be there, that is V1. Then what is the current entering? That current is I1. But here the current is 0. So generally we'll put the current here. That current I2 is 0 because you have open circuited. Okay, you have open circuited the load. So the current here is 0. Current here is 0. So now again V2 we know I2 is 0 and then I1 V1 is there. Again what is the standard relationship given? Okay, so you just copy this equation. What is that equation? V1 is equal to 4V2 minus 20 I2 and then I1 is equal to 0.1 V2 minus 2 I2. Okay, now once if you substitute I2 is equal to 0, what is the equation that you are getting? I2 is equal to 0, then from this you will get V1 is equal to 4V2 and then I1 is equal to 0.1 V2. So V1 in terms of V2 is there, I1 in terms of V2 is there. So now what we can do, we need finally V2. Okay, our aim is to calculate V2 because V2 is same as VThevenin now. Okay, so once if you want to calculate V2, okay, you should know either V1, okay, you should know either V1 or otherwise you should know either I1. Okay, because V2 can be calculated from here or it can be calculated from here. So we'll try to find either I1 or V1 or both also we can get. Finally we'll get V2, that is VThevenin. So to find out I1 or V1, okay, you apply KVL in this loop. Okay, you apply KVL in this loop. Okay, so once if you apply KVL, that is minus 50 plus 10 I1, okay, minus 50 plus 10 I1 plus V1 is equal to 0 plus V1 is equal to 0. Now from this you can calculate I1. Okay, the I1 is 550. The I1 is 50 minus V1, 50 minus V1 divided by 10 divided by 10. Is it 50 or 5, sir? Okay, I think it could be 50. Okay, we'll see. Okay, 50 minus V1 divided by 10. Now, okay, you come here, you are having I1, you can substitute here, and that means 50 minus I1 divided by 10, that is 0.1 V2. So what you will get,
That's V1, sir.
what's
Q
that?
minus V1.
Yes, V1. Thevenin, we are getting 10 volt. Okay. Okay, so 50 minus V1 divided by 10 is equal to 0.1 V2. Then once if you solve this, what you are getting, 50 minus V1 is equal to V2. 50 minus V1 is equal to V2. And then V1, yes sir. Huh?
Sir, I1 இது V1 கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்னா மேல இருக்கிற ஈக்குவேஷன் சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணோம்னா I1 கிடைச்சிடும் சார். அப்ப V shape.
ஏ சொல்றீங்க சார், இதுல இருந்து V1 கண்டுபிடிக்கிறீங்களா?
Yes.
V1 கண்டுபிடிச்சு எங்க சார் சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணுவீங்க? இங்க போயிட்டு.
Yes.
அங்க சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணாலும் உங்களுக்கு அகைன் V1 V2 ரிலேஷன் தான் சார் வரும். இதே போல தான் வரும். அப்படியும் பண்ணலாம்.
சார் I1 V2 ன்னு வரும். I1 V2 ன்னு வரும் இல்ல சார்.
நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி பண்றேன். என்ன சார் பண்ணணும்? இதை எடுத்து போய் இங்க சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணுங்களா? In terms of V1 ல.
V1.
V1 is equal to 10I1 minus 15 வருது.
Yes.
Okay, அதை எடுத்து இங்க சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா 10I1 minus 50 that is equal to 4V2. அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? I1 is equal to 0.1 V2 ன்னு இருக்கு. இதை சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ண V2 கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். இந்த I1 எடுத்து வந்து இங்க சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணுங்க. I1 is equal to 0.1 V2 அப்படின்னா ஃபைனலா உங்களுக்கு V2 கிடைக்கும். V2 minus 50 is equal to 4V2. Okay, again this is equal to V2 இந்த சைடு போச்சுன்னா 3V2 minus 50. So finally we are getting V2 that is negative. Somewhere some mistake is there here. Please wait a bit. Okay. So to find to find RThevenin, we'll short circuit the source and also we will remove the load. Okay, now this is the skeleton network. For this we will connect source. Then what is the current, total current drawn from the source? That current is I2 here, because whatever the current that is going from this is entering this way. So whatever the current that is entering this way, we'll call it as I2. So that means finally RThevenin is equal to V by R is equal to V by I. That means 1 by I2. That is 1 by I2. So our aim is we have to find out what is I2. Okay, once if you know I2, you apply this ratio, then finally you will get RThevenin. Okay, so before that again, what is the convention here with respect to network? Always this is plus minus V1, this is I1 entering. Okay, then what is this resistance value? This resistance value is 10 ohm. This resistance value is 10 ohm. Okay, now okay, so you apply KVL or KCL some way, but finally our aim is we have to find out I2. Okay, so what is the known equation? What is the equation of the network? The equation of the network is V1 is equal to 4V2 minus 20 I2. Okay, I1 is equal to 0.1 V2 minus 2 I2. Okay, so this is the equation of the network. Now, what is the condition that we can apply? Because I1 is there and also V1 is there. Okay, I2 is there and also some V2 is there. But one thing here, if you see, this voltage here is V2. Okay, that voltage is same as this voltage. So V2 is 1 volt now. Okay, so we are having V2 is equal to 1 volt. So once if V2 is 1 volt, then what is the V1? V1 is 4 minus 20 I2. What is I1? I1 is 0.1 0.1 minus 2 I2. Okay, now we are having V1 I1, but our final aim is to find I2. Okay, to find I2, V1 I1 is there. Then from this, what can we do further? Okay, what is I2? Yes, sir, how to find out? Any idea? Okay, so we'll apply some relation here because this is left here. You apply some KVL here. Then you see here this is plus and minus. So the voltage there is 10 I1 plus V1 is equal to 0. 10 I1 plus V1 is equal to 0. So that means I1 is equal to minus V1 divided by 10. So I know what is I1. If I know I1, I can substitute here. so that I can directly find out what is I2. So I1 is equal to minus V1 divided by 10, 10, which is equal to 0.1 minus 2 I2. So once if you solve this, okay, you will get I2 is equal to 1 by 8. Then what is R Thevenin? That is 1 by 1 by 8, that is 8 ohm is the Thevenin resistance of this model. Or otherwise you can do it by other method also. So you just to find out the short circuit current, then again, what is the other model? The other model is by finding out the short circuit current, I short circuit. Then already you know what is V Thevenin, then I short circuit, then you will get R Thevenin. Now what is your R Thevenin? Your R Thevenin is 8 ohm. Okay, already what is your V Thevenin? V Thevenin we got 10 volt, 10 volt. So that means 10 volt divided by I short circuit current. Then once if you find out I short circuit, then definitely that will be 10 by 8, 10 by 8. That means 5 by 4 will be the short circuit current. You just try it out and make sure that your short circuit current, okay, is 5 by 4 ampere. Okay. So then finally we have calculated what is V Thevenin and R Thevenin. Then we can easily calculate what is the drop, what is the maximum power transfer to the load. The V Thevenin is 10 volt, and then this is 8 ohm. And this is RL, and again RL should be 8 ohm. Then what is the maximum power transfer to the load? That is V Thevenin square divided by 4 into RL. 10 square divided by 4 into 8, 3.125 watt. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so next we'll see some of the simple network, but again the concept of simple network will be useful to get the combination of the bigger network. So we'll see the parameter of some simple networks one by one. Find Z parameter. Suppose if the network is like this. Yes, sir. What is the answer, sir? Suppose this is 10 ohm. Somebody please tell me what is the answer. If the network is like this, tell me what is the Z parameter. Yes, sir, any idea?
All are 10, sir.
Yes, all are 10. Okay, why? Because generally we will have a structure like this. Okay, but here, okay, we'll imagine like this, but this is like 0 ohm. 0 ohm means it is like short circuit. What is the meaning of 0 ohm? Resistance 0 means it is like short circuit. Again, this is short circuit. This is 10 ohm. Then you apply same principle, 0 plus 10, 10, 10, here 10, 10, here 10, 0 plus 10, that is 10. So once if the network is like this, then this is the answer. This is the Z parameter of that network. Again, even if you want, you can apply that KVL, KCL, finally you will get the same answer. Okay. Sir, can you try it out? So just we'll try, because I1 is coming this way, I2 is coming this way, then what is the current entering here? I1 plus I2. Okay, then what is the voltage here? Voltage, because this is the resistance and we know the current across the resistance. Now we will get the voltage. That voltage is same as voltage V1 and also same as voltage V2. So what is that voltage? V1 is equal to 10 I1 plus 10 I2, and this is same for V2 also, because all are in parallel. So again V2 also 10 I1 plus 10 I2. Then you pick up the values, you will get 10, 10, 10, 10 is the answer. Okay. So then what is the answer for this one? Find Y parameter. Yes, sir. What is the answer? Anybody? சொல்லுங்க சார்.
10 சார்.
All are 10.
Yes.
பட் அட்மிட்டன்ஸ் மேட்ரிக்ஸ்ல இருக்கு. அட்மிட்டன்ஸ் இருந்தாலே நீங்க அட்மிட்டன்ஸ்ல எழுதணும். பட் ஆனா இம்பிடன்ஸ்ல கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. Okay, so now once if the structure is given, we know that once y parameter is asked, we know that we are familiar with that pi model. Okay, we are familiar with this model. Now this is 10 ohm, that's okay. But what happened to this resistance? This resistance is not there. That means this is open circuit. Open circuit means infinite resistance. Open circuit means infinite resistance. And also we know one thing, whenever we are writing the admittance matrix, okay, for simplicity, we'll represent this as a admittance. Then once if it is admittance, then that is 1 by 10 mho. Then what is the admittance of this 1 by infinite? That is 0 mho. What is the admittance of this? That is 0 mho. Then you apply your concept. What we will do? 0 plus 1 by 10. That is simply 1 by 10. And then 1 by 10 with the negative sign. That is minus 1 by 10. Please refer the basics. Go and refer pi network basics. Okay, minus 1 by 10. Again, this will be repeated. Once again, minus 1 by 10. Now you add these two. 1 by 10 plus 0. That is 1 by 10. Okay, so this is the answer. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Or otherwise, you try with some other method. What you do, you represent, see, you imagine it is like a, what model? This is a star model. Then not star. Yes, is it star or delta model?
Delta.
Okay, delta model. Then you try to convert it into star model, if possible. I am telling. Once if you convert it into star model, then you will get a network equivalent to Z network. First you find out the Z parameter easily. Then you take the matrix inverse and then verify that whether you are getting this answer. Similarly here also, you are given with this one easily. So you try to convert it into pi matrix. Okay, because here you are given with a star. You try to convert it into pi matrix, pi model. Then try to find out what is the admittance matrix. With the matrix inversion technique, you try to find out is that whether you are getting this or not. You just you try it out. Okay, so next we'll take another model. Again, what is the usefulness of this model? We'll see with this example where this is useful. Say for example, in the exam they are giving the question like this: find Z parameter. Question is like this. Okay, don't put this I1 arrow mark inside, then that will be wrong. Similarly here also, don't put this I2 inside. Okay, because this is network. Outside the network, I am putting I1 and I2. Okay, now if the question is like this, you want to find out Z parameter, what are all the ways possible? Okay, what way we can do? First, you try it out with the branch current method. Branch current method. See, what is finally important? Finally, we have to make relationship I1 as a function of, V1 as a function of I1 comma I2. Similarly, V2 as a function of I1